Before we begin learning Linux, let me ask you a simple question. Have you used Linux today? Your first thought might be, "No, I don't think so." But here's the interesting part. The truth is, you use Linux every single day, often without even realizing it. Every time you search the web, stream a video, use your phone, or connect to Wi-Fi, Linux is working quietly in the background, powering the technology you rely on. And that's exactly why learning Linux matters. Linux is not just an operating system for computers. In fact, it quietly runs many of the technologies we use every day. When you're on a flight, the in-flight entertainment system is often powered by embedded Linux. The Wi-Fi router in your home? That's running Linux to manage your network traffic. Smart TVs, websites, and even Google Search all rely heavily on Linux behind the scenes. Android phones, tablets, e-readers, and modern smart appliances. They all run Linux under the hood. And it doesn't stop there. Even self-driving cars use Linux for testing, automation, and real-time decision-making. Linux may stay invisible, but it powers the world around you. Now, before we really understand Linux, we need to take a step back and talk about something more basic. What exactly is an operating system? An operating system, or OS for short, is the software that connects you to the hardware inside your computer. When you press a key on your keyboard or click your mouse, the operating system takes that action and translates it into instructions the hardware can understand. Without an operating system, a computer is just a powered-on machine. The screen might light up, but there's no interaction, no applications, and no real functionality. The operating system is what brings the computer to life. There isn't just one kind of operating system. In fact, there are several types, each designed for a specific purpose. On personal computers, you'll find desktop operating systems like Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Behind the scenes, in data centers around the world, server operating systems handle massive workloads and keep applications running 24/7. For smartphones and tablets, mobile operating systems, like Android and iOS, are designed for touch, mobility, and battery efficiency. Then there are embedded operating systems. These run inside devices, like routers, smart TVs, and everyday smart appliances. And finally, real-time operating systems, used in fields like healthcare, automotive systems, and defense, where timing and reliability are critical. In this course, our focus is Linux. Linux is a free and open-source operating system. When we say free, we mean you can download it, install it, and run it without paying any license fees. And open source means something even more powerful. The source code is publicly available, so anyone can look at it, study how it works, modify it, and share it with others. Because of this openness, Linux doesn't exist as just one single version. Instead, there are many different versions, called distributions, each designed for different needs and use cases. You might not use Linux at home every day, and that's completely okay. But in the corporate world, Linux is everywhere. Companies depend on Linux to run their applications, power critical databases, and support modern cloud platforms. When you learn Linux, you gain a deeper understanding of how systems actually work. You'll also build strong fundamentals in networking and security, skills that are essential in today's IT roles. And most importantly, Linux skills open real career opportunities. From system administration to cloud engineering to DevOps roles, Linux is a core requirement across the industry. Linux comes in many different versions, often called distributions or simply flavors. Some distributions are designed to be beginner-friendly. Ubuntu is a great example, and it's often where many people start their Linux journey. Others focus on innovation. Fedora, for instance, offers cutting-edge features and the latest technologies. Then there are distributions built around reliability. Debian is well known for its stability and long-term consistency. In enterprise environments, you'll most commonly see Red Hat and CentOS-based systems powering critical business workloads. There's no single best distribution. The right choice depends on your goals, your experience level, and how you plan to use Linux. Linux and Windows are both powerful operating systems, but they're designed with very different goals in mind. Linux is open source, free to use, and highly customizable. It gives you the freedom to see how things work under the hood and to shape the system around your needs. Windows, on the other hand, is proprietary and designed with ease of use in mind. It focuses heavily on graphical tools and a familiar user experience that works well out of the box. Linux relies much more on the command line, while Windows depends more on graphical interfaces. Both approaches are powerful, but Linux is built for performance, deep control, and the ability to scale from a single machine to massive enterprise environments. Now that you understand what Linux is and why it matters, it's time to move from theory to practice. Up to this point, we've focused on concepts, but real learning happens when you actually work with the system. In the next videos, we'll get hands-on with Linux. You'll work directly on real Linux systems, use the terminal with confidence, and start building practical, real-world skills. This brings us to Module 2. We'll walk through how to download Linux, install it step by step, and configure your system so you're ready to learn and experiment. When you're ready, let's move on to the next module.